Welcome back. Another episode of my Georgia Bulldogs Dynasty here on College Football 25, where we are in year 4, the SEC Championship game here, and it is going to be a rematch of our game with Florida earlier this year. DJ Lagway and crew have made it back, so we have already looked over the roster, but we played and beat them 42-28 back in Week 10. Let's just kind of redo the stats. So DJ Lagway, the first time in his career, he did not throw 2 interceptions in a game against us. And he did have a rushing touchdown, so he accounted for 3 total touchdowns there on the day for him. Andy Jean had a nice day. Ball was who caught one of the touchdown passes. Abrams on one of his 2 catches caught the other. And it's a really talented team. They did a nice job Well, I guess they didn't do a nice job at all defensively against us. Only had 1 sack. They did not create any turnovers as well. For us, Leonard, 2 touchdowns, 0 picks, 76%, was really efficient. Wasn't a whole bunch of big taking the top off to an extent, but Leonard also had 2 rushing touchdowns, one of his better career performances from just an efficiency standpoint, taking care of the football, putting points on the boards. Tobias, 75 yards rushing, 2 touchdowns. Easy was really effective in this game. Riddell had a 70-yard touchdown catch. Dallas found the end zone as well. Cantrell was pretty solid. Defensively, got after it with Williams and Hall. Just 2 sacks from Green and Williams. Again, we didn't create any turnovers as far as interceptions. No forced fumbles. Just did a little bit better job than them on third down. It ended up being a big difference. We went 70%. They went 63%. But it was enough to make a difference. Florida had a bit of a late push in that game. But yeah, definitely excited to play them again. Obviously, both these teams I feel very confident will be in the CFP. They both have a lot of room they would have to fall out. Obviously, us being the number 1 team, I would consider us locked into the playoffs. But obviously, we're trying to get that number 1 seed again. Trying to make up for the loss that we had last year in the national championship game. But it is the 2027 SEC Championship. It'll be Georgia versus Florida here in a top 5 matchup. Clearly the game of the week here again. We've had several of those over the course of this season. Some of the teams have fallen off. Florida was not one of the ones that lost to us and then fell off behind it, though. See if we can win a 4th straight SEC title, get a 4th straight opportunity here at the playoffs, and hopefully get our 2nd national championship here of the series. That is definitely the goal this season. We have recruited well. We have built up the talent. We got good players. We're, doing the things that it takes to get to this point. We, got recruited extremely well along our offense, particularly at the skill position spots. Defensively, there's still a lot of those true freshmen when the series started. All of them have developed into very good players, and we built along that in certain spots and brought along good players. Transfers in like out of Najee Green, Jake Crawford. Now we got recruiting Deion Atkins is really helping here at cornerback, and we get things started with a completion for DJ Lagway there over on the left side. Lagway's been really good this year. 71% completion percentage, has more passing yards than Leonard, but Leonard does have more touchdowns on the season than Lagway does. Lagway's been one of the best quarterbacks in all of college football this year. They go 3 wide, tight end there in the slot. Would be a screen out to him. Atkins does a really nice job there and then gets help from Cole and Jones to clean that up. But Crawford, transfer we brought in from Auburn this past offseason, stepped in immediately, started for us at the slot corner. It's been excellent. 2nd and 10 here. Lagway drops back. Able to find his tight end there over the middle. Nice game. So we set up a 3rd and 2 here after a gain of 8. Lagway signed with Florida. He was seen as kind of the tentpole player, right? For them coming back and they make a mistake there as 2 guys running the same direction. Lagway aiming for another receiver, ends up hitting a different player there underneath, and it falls incomplete. So Florida beats themselves there. And Addington now is back to receive the punt. Going to juke out, and I did not change my playbook. since they don't allow you to just use your custom playbook as your main playbook. So we are not running this one. Sorry, I just realized that. We will hop right back in here. Won't even cut it. We'll just go right back into it. Maybe Florida will start off with a touchdown this time. That is upsetting. Let's jump right back into it, though. But yeah, at least I essentially gave a long intro there. Either way. So, again, back into the game. Jump into this and let's make things happen here. We will kick off again. Lagway and company kind of messed themselves up there the first time we tried to play this game. Ball up, tackle down there by Shaughnessy, or excuse me, Nav. Here we go. See Lagway and company out here again. Both really good offenses. We're just better, a little bit better on third down. That's been essentially it. Okay, let's see what we got here. 2 wide receivers, 2 tight ends, so they open up here. 12 personnel. It's going to be a play action. Going to dump this off. So essentially, it's a little play action. Gets it over to his backup tight end, Tobias Gilliam, a freshman. Gets the grab, and they come out with 2 tight ends here again. It'll be a play action. And he got an absolute dot out here. Out in the soft spot in the zone. DJ Lagway off to a really good start. You know at some point you're likely going to have to do some quarterback spy stuff. You're trying to avoid that as long as possible underneath there for a short gain. Zell on the grab. My controller's going to die at some point here. 3 wide receivers, tight end in the slot. Wrapped up, good run. What a play there from McLeod, though, able to bring him down. Love to see that. Third and 7. Can Georgia get off the field here? And he's going to be hounded, brought down by Cole. They finally get him out of bounds. Excuse me, that was Jones that got out of control and messed that up. But had the pressure from McLeod, got away from Williams, got away from Jones, but eventually got pushed out of bounds by Green. Georgia's able to get off the field. Now we see Keldon Leonard and this offense come out for this opening possession. And while we do that, we'll go ahead and start. I'll just go ahead and change the batteries in my controller. Bit of a sorry, we've had a rough start to the episode. Apologies. Don't know as much as I can. I like to give it just kind of no editing, let you see kind of the whole design here. So a handoff here to Tobias. Got a big gaping hole, and right away Tobias with a huge 16-yard run there. We're trying to get off to a really nice start. If they're able to maintain that. It'll be a play action. Leonard swinging it out. Just going to throw that quickly over to Riddell finally. It's a gain of 9. Leonard, again, was really good in that first matchup. 4 touchdowns. This is going to be a handoff. Tobias bounces it to the outside. Brought down on first contact twice now. Still 2 good runs. First and 10. Leonard takes the snap. Going to get this over to Cantrell, who does bring it in. Can't turn it the field, though, but it is another first down. We're just 3rd on the drive. And it looks like he's calling an audible here. Clock running a little short. Leonard's going to take it. Going to try to float that up the seam, and Riddell catches the touchdown. He had a massively long touchdown catch against Florida in game 1. He gets Georgia on the board here in their second matchup. Jaden Riddell, the junior, finally starting to really come alive here. Just right up the seam, got over the linebacker, able to make the play there. Seamless throw from Leonard, put just a right amount of touch on there with enough velocity where our safety couldn't come over the top, or come underneath it, I guess, excuse me, and knock it down or pick it off. Outstanding opening drive there for Georgia and Florida. Certainly not in trouble yet, but after giving up 42 points to the Dogs, the first time these two teams met, that was certainly not the start they were looking for. Georgia did not run any quarterback spies on that opening drive. Lagway is going to have to use his legs and hurt them from that standpoint. Jordan Hall, unstoppable against the run. What a playmaker he is against the run. He has been a sensational talent for Georgia. Be a play action, gets that just over the head there of McNabb. Big time throw from Lagway. He's hit a couple running in that same area. McNabb just a little late trying to get over, and then doesn't have the speed to overcome that. Not quite. Great throw from Lagway. Running 12 personnel here again. Going to be a handoff. Off to a good start on that run, but Williams and company shut it down. A gain of 3 for Daniels. A lot of 12 personnel here for Florida early. From the tight end out. This one, play action, going to dump it off underneath. Great open field tackle there. Not quite in Reggie Crumb's field goal range at this point. It's a 3rd and 3. What do we think they do? Drop back to pass again. You're going to throw it short. He's able to get up the field and get the first down. Okay. 1st and 10. Little play action. Going to try to dump that off underneath. Big time hit. Able to draw that ball loose. Good play there from Jones. Spread Georgia out here again. Throw underneath. Crawford right there quickly on the tackle. Just a 1-yard gain there on that pass. Be a throw. Just try to go over the middle. He just waits around. Finds 14 there again for another first down. Crawford flipped him upside down. Lagway's getting a lot of time right now, though. Letting these drags able to get across the Georgia defense. Underneath, tackled down quickly there by Shaughnessy, but still a gain of 4, so a solid first down play. I'm surprised they haven't run more here with Daniels. Oh, Bolden maybe picked that one off, so it ends up falling incomplete. Switching things up late. It's a draw play, and Jordan Hall shuts it down again. They're going to have to see Reggie Crum out here to attempt a field goal. Solid drive there from Florida, though. Did a really nice job on 3rd down. Played very conservatively there. I don't love the play call if I'm a Gator fan. You know, Georgia scored 42 in game 1. They go right down the field here with a touchdown. The second time you play them, I think you've got to trust your superstar senior quarterback, Andre Evans. It's a solid return there up to the 26. Works back out 4 wide receivers. Easy goes in motion. Gonna try to get this to Tuggle. He does catch it. In the 6 there on that first down. So far, Leonard 4 for 4, 55 yards. Same formation this time. It's a handoff to Easy. You get shut down. Big time play there from Eric Dawgs, the junior. Now Georgia goes to the shotgun. Now they have to make a play. Haydenson goes in motion. Leonard takes the snap. We'll try to float this one out to Addington, and he's able to grab it. Does not let it go through his hands. Georgia offense has had the case of the drops at times. Leonard just throws it up and lets Addington go grab it. Addington coming off of a monster performance against Tech. That'll be the end of the first quarter. Georgia up 7-3. Seemingly moving the ball at will here on offense. Leonard just floated that one really nicely. Florida definitely has the speed, though, that you got to be careful taking these deep shots. Got to time everything up really, really well, or they can make you pay for mistakes. First and 10. Leonard takes the snap, tries to throw the screen, just going incomplete, I think is a major positive there. That's his first incompletion of the day. Three wide receivers and Riddell in the slot. Leonard takes the snap. Gonna throw the bullet to Addington, who can grab it but cannot keep his feet in bounds to get into the end zone. But Addington already with two really big catches. Riddell kind of just running a streak up the middle, holds that safety just enough. Allows for Addington just to have way too much room there. Two tight ends now out there. It's going to be a handoff to Tobias to the weak side. Gets a gain of one there. Back into this same formation. Leonard takes the snap. It's a toss over to Tobias. Tackled down at the one again. Tobias leading the country. I believe that was in rushing yards is what it was saying. Now a toss out to Tobias, the running back of the year last year. Finally drives into the end zone here. Took him 3 attempts from the 2-yard line, but number one finally goes for 6. Really, really strong start here for Georgia. 14-3. Florida has got to go get points on the board. Right now, they got a good, talented defense. They just do not seem to have the horses to stop this Georgia offense. Tackle down there at the 20 is where they'll take over. Two tight ends here again. Play action. They're dumping this off. And a 2. Georgia's done a decent job on a lot of these pass plays of at least keeping things in front of them. Certainly has been moments that has not worked out. Going to be a run. Justin Williams brings Daniels down. Sets up a 3rd and 3. Going to be a run. Got good blocking. Peel comes in there and knocks him down, but it is going to be a conversion there. Pretty good blocking. Going to be a handoff, knocked down completely there by Cole. Shut it down. Loss of 3. Junior's really come into his own this season. 3 wide, quick RPO. Mizell catches it, breaks the tackle there of Jones, and he makes a big play out of nothing there. It's the first down for Florida. That play really should not have worked that well. Mizell just makes a play. 1st and 10. Quick RPO, can get out there. Nice tackle from Crawford in space. This offense, of course, love the hurry up. See the tight end in motion there. Going to be a read option this time. They use his legs and it works out to a big time carry there. Another first down. Love it. Show off the aggressiveness. Going to get hit. Not getting the pass off, to the fool him a bit there. Najee Green with the hit right beforehand. Be a play action. He's going to get hounded, but gets away. Big time play there for Quintavious Johnson. Of course, an outstanding athlete that has just really struggled to find his path to playing time. But Lagway able to break the sack there of Jordan Hall, making his presence felt. Going to throw that over, knocked away. Great play by Peel. They send Reggie Crum out here again. Georgia able to make, barely made that play, but didn't make the play there on third down that they needed to. It gets up and kicks right down the middle, 14-6. If Florida find a way to get a stop defensively, that's going to be the big thing here. Got to find a way to make something happen here. On that side of the ball, Evans. The return gets out. One of the better returns he's had this year. Gets it up to the 25. Georgia's having success running and throwing. This time it's a handoff to Tobias. Cuts it back up. It's a gain of 6. Tough to bring down. 27 yards for him early on. Benner takes the snap. Dump this underneath the Cantrell. Second catch of the day. Makes it for a first. First and 10. Takes it, hands it off to Tobias. It's a lot of run room. Tobias. Great maneuver there against the block from Riddell. It really sprung that run. Now almost 50 yards rushing. Takes the snap. We get this over to Riddell. Another nice catch for him. He has had some of the better games of his career here against this Florida Gator team. Handed off into the teeth of the defense there. Tobias in a 5. Leonard takes the snap. Want to quickly get this over to Easy. Doesn't get a lot. Just a gain of a yard. Let's set up a 3rd and 4 now. Leonard sends Tuggle in motion. The snap. It's a screen. He gets the blocking, and Tuggle able to make the most of it. Gets about an 8-yard gain there. More importantly, gets the first down again. We're just finding ways to make the plays count. On the set. Leonard takes the snap. Tries to float that over to Cantrell, but gets hit right as he releases. Don't mind that, the thought process there. 2nd and 10. Don't want this drive to stall. Leonard takes the snap. Gonna get this out to Dallas. Catches it in rhythm. First catch of the day. It's a gain of 7 out of it. It's now a 3rd and 3. Leonard takes the snap. Leonard just gonna scramble out. Does he have the speed? He does, and he gets the first down. Big man chasing him, but he could not run down Leonard in time. Stick with the 4 wide receivers. Leonard, it's a handoff to Easy, wrapped up in the backfield. Loss of 3 there on that one. Kenny Boyce is out there for Tuggle. 2-minute warning. We've got time to think about what they want to do here. Second and 6. Leonard takes the snap, going to try to get this out to Tuggle, who gets to the outside and gets into the end zone. The RPO bubble. able to get it outside. They crash looking for the run. Tuggle left out there with Cantrell in a 2-on-1 situation. Cantrell makes the block on the cornerback, and Tuggle takes it in. And Leonard's strong first half continues as Georgia up 21-6 here. A 12-play drive. Looked really good on third downs. Just making good decisions, making things happen. Sadowski kicks it away. Florida's got to go get a touchdown right now. Georgia starts the ball with the second half. They have scored a touchdown on every drive so far. Florida drops back to throw it. Ooh! DeMello almost knocked that one away and ends up being a nice catch there. He almost was able to keep his feet in bounds. To be honest, I have not seen the animation yet on this game. Just throw that up the seam, gets a big hit there from Bolden. They're able to hang on. Here come the Gators. Trying to put together a drive. Lagway takes the snap. Throws that into the dirt. Mello in coverage, but wasn't really in coverage. Five wide here. Throws that. What a throw, man. Hitting this tight end on the out route. Having an impact on this game so far. Under a minute and a half left. Underneath, caught again. Williams quickly on the tackle. Florida takes a timeout. 21-6. Georgia's looking the part here so far in this game. Game is flying by so far. The throw gets it underneath to his tight end. He goes out of bounds. Not keep his feet in bounds. Could have gotten at least a couple of more yards there. Lagway just going to run it, breaks the tackle of McLeod. Lagway gets a gain of 6 off of that. Florida still has 2 timeouts. They let the clock run. Now it's down to 40 seconds, though. I don't really know if that's what they were supposed to do with Lagway there, but he left pretty quickly, tackled in the open field. Daniels does not get the first down. They call it timeout. 3rd and 1. Lagway's going to try to scramble, wrapped up there by Jordan Hall, though. That's going to count as a sack. Florida has to take another timeout. It's going to leave Georgia with a little bit of time, but Reggie Crum out for his 3rd field goal attempt of this first half. Florida is moving the football, but they just cannot finish off these drives. It sucks. Seconds left here before halftime. Addington catches it, gets up the field. Well, doesn't get much, up to the 20. If you're Georgia, do you even risk the turnover here? And I'll let things play out. Let's see what they decide to do. 1st and 10, and Florida is pressing here for some reason. Leonard takes the snap. Want to just throw it up. Can Cantrell just go make a play? He cannot there. Okay. 2nd and 10 here. I think they're just going to try to get out of dodge. It's a handoff to Easy. Doesn't get a whole lot there, but Georgia's going to go into halftime up 21-9, and they get the ball to start the second half. Again, both these teams are really driving offensively. They're moving the football, but Florida is settling for field goals while Georgia is putting 7 points on the board consistently. Really nice first half there from Tobias. They threw the ball all over the yard. Riddell's had a really, really nice first half. Georgia looks like they're trying to set themselves up to be the #1 seed into the playoffs here again. They take care of business. I think they are going to. Adenton on the return here, a little banged up. He's definitely slowed there with that injury he's got going on. Where it comes out in a 2 tight end set. Leonard's going to hand it off to Tobias. Cannot get rushing room there. Great play by 29. Jaden Robinson able to bring him down. And very, very few times in this game where Georgia has gotten off to a bad start on first down. 2nd and 13. Leonard takes the snap. We're trying to get this over to Dallas, and it falls incomplete. Florida almost jumped that one. Not quite able to get there. Leonard got that off just in time. If he always had another second tries to throw that, that's probably intercepted. Leonard takes the snap. Tuggle's got room, but it's knocked away though. If Leonard can stand there, first of all, really nice job there for Florida to get the stop. But if Leonard gets an extra half second to throw that football, I really think that might have been a catch there for Tuggle. Daniels catches the fair catch. So, Florida's defense did what it had to do. Get off the field, 3 and out. Really, really bad start to the second half here for Georgia. They'll go through spells of doing that on occasion, and Daniels with a nice run there, tackled down by Bolden, it's a gain of 9. Play action. That one's picked off by McNabb. Lagway been so good at avoiding the turnovers this year, but has historically struggled against Georgia after not throwing the interception in their first matchup this year. He throws one here. Again, that matchup earlier in the year was the first time in his career, including his true freshman season, where he came off the bench in the 4th quarter. That was the first time he did not throw 2 interceptions in a game against Georgia, and what great block in there. Tobias, big time running room there. This is Florida's defense gets the stop, and Lagway and company just can't hold on to the football. Tobias going to get wide again. It's another nice run there. And 5. Tobias off the field. Leonard takes the snap. Cantrell is open, but that one is going to be intercepted as Florida gets the ball back. They send pressure. They get the throw. I mean, he's got it. He's got Cantrell here on the left side. That's a touchdown. But he gets hit right as he releases it and cannot get away with that. Should have kept easy in there to block. That's a touchdown. They just sent too much pressure. Miles Graham there on the interception, and now Florida able to get the turnover from Leonard, who's been really good at taking care of the football this year. It's a read option, but a great play from Justin Williams and Xavier McLeod. Wrap up Lagway there for a loss of 4. Kind of struggle getting McLeod out. McLeod. Loss of 4. This one's a run to Daniels. McLeod just eats him up again. They have lost 7 yards on 2 runs here. 3rd and 17. You do not let them complete this pass for a first down. They're going to try to set up a screen, and Lagway's going to get devoured by McLeod again. What a 3-snap possession there from McLeod. 2 tackles for loss and a half sack in a 3-play stretch. Adenton back on the return. We'll call for the fair catch. What a nice job there. 4 wide receiver pistol set. Leonard hands it off to Easy. Gets a good block and able to bounce it to the outside. Takes a big shot there. It's a gain of 8 though. He has not had a great day on the ground. Lagway takes the snap. Got nowhere to go with it, just throws it away. Could have maybe tried to fit that somehow up to Dallas up the seam, but did not want to take an unnecessary risk there. Leonard takes the snap. That's a bad interception there. He just threw again. Just kind of panicked, thought about throwing it deep, ended up trying to flip it down to Cantrell, fitting it into a hole. Back-to-back drives with an interception from Miles Graham. And all of a sudden, Leonard is falling apart. 2 interceptions. Just take the sack on that play, man. Lagway, read option, gets a gain of 9 there before he's brought down. Golly. Come on. Why? I don't know. I don't know why you throw that. Try to set up a screen. That one almost intercepted by Jones. He does lay the hit, though. 3rd and 1. It'll be a run. He cannot stretch it out. Najee Green wraps him up. Reggie Crum has to come there for another field goal. So back-to-back drives with interceptions from Kelton Leonard are going to result in a maximum of 3 points here, barring some kind of penalty for Georgia. And Crum barely sneaks it in. 21-12. Leonard, this offense has got to get back going. All of a sudden, they're just stalling out. Got to get back going. Evans catches it. Don't have much room, not a lot. It's up to the 22. All right, so Leonard's cold, for sure. All of a sudden being very turnover prone out of nowhere. 1 second. Dog accidentally stepped on my TV remote and turned it off. Coming back. Had a hard time, had a very hard time recording today. Apologies. 1st and 10. Leonard takes the snap. Going to get this over to Easy on the screen. He doesn't quite get the blocking, but he does get the speed burst. Thankfully, it was just a defensive end out there on him. Ends up getting a nice play there. 2nd and inches. Got to get him back going. This was just a handoff to Easy. Get some running room. I think that Junior is likely to go pro. He's got that receiving back profile that NFL teams love. Leonard takes the snap. Leonard just going to scramble out, ducks on down, and gets the 1st down. There we go. That's just back to that good decision making. We need more of that from Leonard here. Takes the snap, get this over to Tuggle underneath. A gain of 7 out of that. Dallas sent in motion. He's going to take it. He is to the outside. He's got a little bit of speed. He'll take it inside the 30 up to the 29. Pretty quiet day for him. It's his 2nd touch. Dallas comes out the game. See DiNapoli's out there. Try to set up the screen. He's able to get it to Tobias through all the pressure and contact. Tobias runs over somebody. Gets inside the 10, and Leonard and company now trying to respond. See if they can make something happen here. It's a 1st and goal. Leonard takes the snap. He's just going to roll this one out. Gonna wait for the blocking, Leonard. Oh, I think you could tell he was about to try to dive in there. Try to set up that good blocking from Blank. Does step out of bounds. He's trying to turn it up the field. Handoff to Tobias. He's going to get into the end zone again. Tavares Tobias, 2nd score of the day in Georgia now. Extending their lead again, 27-12. They're going to go for 2. Leonard takes the snap, going to try to dump that. Ends up hitting his running back in the head, it looked like. Tried to get that out on the RPO. It ends up falling incomplete. 27-12 is what the score remains now. Up the field, takes a big hit there from Naylor. 1st and 10. Nice tackle there in the open field by Jones. That could have been a big run there for Daniels. Would have been at least been a 1st down. 3 wide receivers. Again, really talented wide receiver room here for Florida. They have not completely gotten them going, though. Been the tight ends that have really been the focal point. It's that underneath to Mizell who makes a play. It's the 1st down. Three wide receivers, Lagway. Gonna get that out quickly on the RPO. There's nobody really out there. Mello helps slow him down. Big play. Carry Justin Williams is making plays. It's the end of the 3rd quarter. Just a 27-12 game. Georgia was really in control of this one, but 2 Keldon Leonard interceptions helping keep Florida in this one. Georgia's really been able to run the football. You take away the 2 interceptions, which obviously is a way you can go with a lot of games. Take away those, his passing game for the most part been really good. And the 1st interception was not necessarily his fault, just got hit at the wrong time. The 2nd one was definitely Leonard's fault. Ooh, what a spin there. Lagway putting up another pretty impressive performance, but Florida cannot find the end zone. Is this the drive they finally get there? Lagway with a pump fake. Well, RPO is going to get it out wide. Mizell, ooh, shook DeMello. Nice shoot there, gets the 1st down. That's a nice move to just put on DeMello. That was a late RPO decision there, too. Play action. Oh, and Mizell, as a couple of Georgia defenders run into each other in Florida, finally finds the end zone here. That was really all over that spot. But Mizell goes over the century mark, and Lagway finds the end zone with the Gators. See 3 guys there. McNabb just kind of not quite where he needed to be, couldn't quite get to the spot to pick that one off. Mizell catches it, and then Peel and Bolden end up running into each other. Big time play there. Florida going to opt to not go for 2, just going to kick the extra point here, make an 8-point game hopefully, and they do. Going to save that 2-point conversion for when they have to have it. 10 minutes and 42 seconds left in this SEC championship game. Georgia has won 3 of these in a row, and they make it 4. First time these 2 teams have ever met in this spot. Obviously, used to be East Division rivals. Still rivals, but now there's no more divisions here in the SEC, and it's a 2 tight end set here for Leonard and company to come out. So run to Tobias. The blocking takes a big shot there. Closing in on the century mark. 2nd and 4. It's another run to Tobias. He's got a big hole. He is now at the century mark on just 14 carries. The safety really hurt them there on that play. Just really allowed that to be a very open spot. Leonard takes the snap. We get this over to Cantrell. Catches it through contact. Can't do anything more than that. Leonard takes the snap. Going to try to loft this one for Cantrell. The cornerback runs it down perfectly. Just out of curiosity, Grimsley, he's got speed. They sent pressure. Yeah, nowhere really. I mean, if you could have waited, could have maybe gotten that ball to Riddell there. Falls incomplete, though. Leonard takes the snap. He's going to heave this one to Cantrell again, and this time Cantrell catches it. Beats him off the line, has just enough breakaway speed. Leonard gets to throw off before the pressure can get there, and Cantrell gets into the end zone. Georgia answers with a touchdown bomb of their own. They go right back to the well. Take this shot with Cantrell down the field. Leonard just barely gets that ball off. Cantrell shows off the speed, able to get past Grimsley there. 72 yards and a score for him on the day. Looked like at one point in time he was going to easily clear 1,000 yards. I think he's going to have a harder time to do it now. Should still get there though. His first year operating technically as wide receiver 1. Now, all of a sudden, it's kind of weirdly, it's been Dexter Dallas has been the easy leading receiver here over the past month or so. Not been that involved today. Florida gets into the end zone, but Georgia able to strike right back. Now Georgia's got touchdowns in their last 2 drives after a pretty bad most part of the third quarter. It's that delivered quickly, and that's completed for a first down. Gain of 15. Three wide receivers, of course. RPO, Jordan Hall, just unblockable. Also 2. Jordan Hall has 4 tackles for loss today. They just don't have an answer for him. On the right side, Mellon knocks him out of bounds. Sets up a 3rd and 7. Lagway has not scrambled, I don't think, a single time. I don't think he's actually scrambled for yards one time. Finds his man there again. The tight ends are just killing Georgia today. 7 for 76 for Hill. They're just killing them. Lagway's been so good on these outs today. It's going to be a run. Wrapped up though. At the line of scrimmage at most there before Jones brings him down. 3rd solo tackle of the day for Jones. 2nd and 10. Lagway takes the snap, gets that quickly over. Mizell able to make the catch. He's now over the century mark himself. Took a big hit there. Or excuse me, he was already over. Over the century mark. 3rd and 3. Georgia has their base defense out here, and it's going to be a handoff to Daniels, but Justin Williams shuts it down. 4th and inches. It's a direct snap. Does Daniels get it? He does not. Georgia gets the stop. What a play there for Georgia. They run the direct snap. Who makes the play? Who else would it be but Jordan Hall? Wrapping him down and getting the job done there. All right. 1st and 10. Georgia now really going to try to run this clock out. It's a handoff to Tobias. Already over the century mark. Might as well add some more. Took a big shot there. Second and 3. Snap this with roughly 4 minutes left in the game. Georgia definitely in chew clock mode. It is a handoff to Tobias. He's able to get the first down. Runs over a cornerback. Tobias really putting together a strong performance here. Under 3.5 minutes now. 4 wide receivers in the pistol. It's a handoff. Easily gets the first down. David just might not have an answer for the rest of this game. Georgia running the ball extremely well here. That is going to be a false start on Tobias. Don't see that a whole lot on the running back. Okay. Does unfortunately stop the clock there as well. This one's going to be another stretch play to Tobias. He's going to get wrapped up for a loss of 3 there. Thomas Fuller. Going going to take us to the 2-minute warning. Can Georgia just get another first down and get out of here with a victory? And go to the bunch. Takes the snap. Oh, and he's going to get hit, and that's going to stop the clock. Georgia just wanted to kind of get one little sneak play out there. Florida sends the pressure and dials it up. Had Cantrell and Tobias over there on that right side for potentially big gains. It's going to be a carry for Tobias. To get some room, to get it up to the 30. Florida takes a timeout. Down 15. This is a 52-yard field goal from Jadowski. Oh, missed it. Golly. God dang it. Wasn't even going fast. I think that's what threw me off. Jadowski misses the field goal, though, and the game remains at a 15-point lead for Georgia. A minute and 48 left. Florida's got to score quickly. Only 2 timeouts left. It was that wide. Daniels cannot hang on. Good hit there from Bolden. Little screen pass wrapped up there. 3rd and 10. Minute and a half. Florida got to get points on the board, but you also got to get a first down somewhere right here. And DeMello with an excellent open field tackle. Florida in the hurry up. They're going to call a timeout. I think that's a good decision to go ahead and burn that second one. This is the game. Wait, they say I called a timeout? I guess I accidentally called a timeout somehow. Wide open guy there over the middle. Daniels, they tackle him down. Florida takes the, I don't know, I didn't call a timeout there. I guess Florida had already used one. Maybe I accidentally. Anyway, 1st and 10, minute and 16. Oh, it's a screen. They get it off. Atkins knocks him out of bounds just to gain a 3. Screen again. Can they get over there to him? They cannot. He gets out of bounds after getting the first down. Florida now doing a nice job. They only got 1 timeout left, though. This time they're actually going to throw it. Just underneath to the tight end. They're going to tackle him down the middle of the field, but he does get the first down. 56 seconds left. He takes the snap. I'm going to just throw that out of the back of the end zone. Incomplete, of course. Lagway find some more magic here. Dump it off underneath, gets up the field and goes out of bounds. His 10th catch for 99 yards. 3rd and 3. Florida refusing to go away, but they have got to get in the end zone. Lagway's going to scramble, and Daniels able to make a guy miss and gets into the end zone. Florida refusing to go away. Now cut this lead down to 9. The extra point is going to make it 8. It's going to come down to an onside kick. Dallas is going to catch it, and Georgia is going to win their 4th straight SEC championship. They are going to go to the playoffs as the likely number 1 seed. Leonard takes the snap, 34-26. It wasn't always pretty. It wasn't always clean, but Georgia comes away with a victory here at the end. Had the couple of interceptions there in the 3rd quarter from Keldon Leonard. A couple of really nice passing plays from DJ Lagway, just enough. I think Florida did a pretty nice job overall on 3rd down. Georgia has had enough mistakes to not pull away, but Cantrell's touchdown there ends up being the game winner. Nice touchdown there up the seam to Riddell. Georgia does enough to get the job done here in the end. We will take a look at the stats. Leonard, 18 of 28, 270, 3 touchdowns, the 2 interceptions. One is my fault. One just bad time and try to take a shot, gets hit right at the wrong time, etc., etc. Tobias, 18 for a $120 and 2 easy, 6 for 26. Leonard did a nice job scrambling around here again. Tuggle, 4 for 27 and a tud. Cantrell, 4 for 72 and a tud. Riddell, 3 for 52 and a tud. Dallas, quiet game. Agency, 2 for 66. Found the big play there. Found a couple of big plays early on in this game, then didn't go back to him. He was dealing with a little wear and tear. Easy and Tobias had catches as well. Thought the offensive line played great. Absolutely zero complaints there at all. Allowed us some pressure, but that's part of football. DeBello, 9 tackles. Bolden, Williams, Crawford, Hall are your top guys there as far as tackles are concerned. Jordan Hall just dominates. 5 tackles for loss, 3 from McLeod, 2 for Williams, 1 each from Crawford and Green and Jones. Sacks, you had a sack and a half from Hall, a sack from Green, and a half sack from McLeod. Interception goes to McNabb. On the Florida side, Lagway, 35 of 44, 354, 2 tuds, and a pick. Did not really do that much with his legs. Had a couple of nice plays on the read option. Got shut down and didn't really scramble out a ton. Daniels shut him down. 16 carries, 18 yards. So it's about as good as we played against the run ever. Hill, 10 for 99. Mizell, 7 for a $108 and 1 tud. And Daniels, 6 for 46 and a tud himself. Gene had a solid game there. Gilliam. Brisby didn't get a whole lot going, and TJ Abrams did nothing. 1 catch for 6 yards. Other offensive line played well for the most part. They didn't run the ball well, though. Grimsley, 7 tackles. See, Fuller had 9 with 2 tackles for loss. See, also, he's not the one that had the interception, so it was Graham that had the 2 interceptions. Didn't really do a whole lot else, though. Did have 1 tackle for loss. They did not get into our backfield a whole lot, and they did not get a sack on Leonard, though they did get a little pressure on him at times. I think I want to use maybe Riddell. Use Riddell. I don't know that we've used Riddell. You know, we haven't used Riddell ever for a thumbnail, so let's see if we can maybe work with him here during this. Doesn't really do a whole lot there celebration-wise. Really, yeah, not really anything like cool that he does there. Okay, I guess we're not going to use him. I know Tobias, I'll use something with him. What about Tug will have a cool little celebration at the end of this. Yeah, I think we'll use a Tuggle just a little bit. That thumbnail. We'll get out of Dodge, of course. Not going to fast forward anything. Won't go over stats because we'll do that here in the next episode, which will be the regular season recap. But yeah, come away with a nice victory there. Of course, get the big coaching upgrade. But yeah, SEC champs, 4th year in a row. Certainly, I'm assuming we're going to end up being the number 1 seed, so that's not really going to be the big thing. But yeah, the next episode in this series will be the regular season recap, and we'll take a look at the college playoff bracket and see where things stand. Sorry for kind of the hiccups there early on in the video, but yeah, thank you guys for tuning in. Check out my Tulane Dynasty and my Atlanta Hawks franchise also on the channel, and yeah, until next time, thank you so much for tuning in. Peace.